Good morning, children. Welcome back to our online classes by Little Scholars Public School. This is Shilpa Patil here. Today we are going to see Vedic Civilization Part 3. In that we are going to learn about the agricultural, animal husbandry, economic and social life. Agriculture, animal husbandry and economic and social life. Agriculture was the main occupation during the Vedic period. Many oxen were yoked together to plough fields. You can see here the oxen plough to the fields, yoked together to plough the fields. The plough had iron plowshares. This kind of iron plowshares were there, which was used for ploughing the field. The Atharva Veda considers insects, pests, and other animals that destroy crops and suggests certain remedies. Cow dung was used as manure. Like this, cow dung's manure they used for as a manure. Agricultural primary occupations was cultivation of land. Agricultural products were barley, wheat, rice, cotton and oilseeds. During the Vedic period, animals like horses, cows and dogs had special importance. Cows were used as means of exchange. That is why cows were highly prized, because by exchanging the cows anything people can be take. That way it was a means of exchange. That is why the cows were highly prized. People took special care to ensure that their cows would not be stolen. For that they marked to their own cows by different ways, by hanging the bell in their neck. Likewise, the Vedic people were skilled in taming the horses and harnessing them to the chariots. Chariots like this. Horses were taming by the people, they have the skilled, and chariots in the Vedic period had spoked wheels like these, which was very lighter than solid wheels. The horse was drawn and spoked wheels chariots of the Vedic period were swifty and very speedy also. That is why, children, do you know how horsepower is a unit of measuring power, the rate at which work is done by an engine. That is why it is called the horsepower. In this period, apart from agriculture, animal husbandry, several other occupations had also flourished. Other occupations like indulged in many other professions and occupations. Chief industries referred to in the Rig Veda, like the carpenters were there, goldsmiths were also there, blacksmiths also there, weavers. Like these other occupations also were there. They formed their independent organization known as shrenis or guilds. Their own organization also was there according to their occupations. The head of the guild was known as Shreshthi. By the particular occupation, the shrenis were decided and the head of the shreni was known as Shreshthi. However, slowly the status of skilled artisans became secondary. Those who were skilled like these occupations, later on their status in the society became secondary. During this period, there were four varnas: Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. You can see here there were four varnas, varna like Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. A Varna was determined by the occupation of the people, like what kind of work they are doing in the society. That way their Varna was decided. Like Brahmins were priests, Kshatriyas were warriors or soldiers, Vaishyas like the merchants or businessmen, and Shudras the common laborers, musicians, dancers, etc. These kinds of Varnas were there in the Vedic period. In the later period, the Varnas came to be determined on the basis of birth. This gave rise to castes. The caste system led into inequality in the society. During the Vedic period, certain notions about the leading an ideal life had become well established. There were 4 stages of 4 ashramas to go smoothly the society. This way, the ideal life established by these ashramas from death to from birth to death. The first ashrama was Brahmacharya ashram. It is given here Brahmacharya, or the period of staying with Guru to learn from him. This was the first stage. Like you children, student, as they learning from the teachers, that way the first stage was Brahmacharya ashram. The period was staying with the Guru to learn from him. After that, the next stage, here you can see Guru and his disciples, they are learning from the Guru. The next stage after the successful completion of Brahmacharya ashrama was Grihasthashrama. Grihasthashram, where the man expected that during this period a man would carry out his duties towards his family and society with the help of his wife. That way, in the society, the marriages have been done and it is called Grihasthashrama. The third stage was Vanaprastha when a man was expected to detach himself from the household, retire a solitary place and lead a very simple life. That way it was the Vanaprastha. Vanaprastha, the man detach himself from the household and retire to a solitary place and lead a simple life. The fourth stage was the sannyasa ashrama. At this stage, the convention was to renounce all relations, lead life in order to understand the meaning of human life, and not only stay in one place. That is called the sannyasa ashrama. These 4 ashramas were there. First was Brahmacharya ashrama, second Grihasthashrama, third Vanaprastha and fourth was Sannyasa ashrama. This way there were 4 ashramas for the man to live an ideal life. I hope you understand, children. Thank you very much for watching the video.